What's going on, everybody? We've made it here to Boise, Idaho, or Eagle, Idaho, to Firebird Raceway, one of our favorite tracks other than the dirt/gravel pits. Makes for a dirty, rough on your knees weekend. But we're here. Car seems good. We went over it, put the main blower back on. If you'll remember last week in our first test pass, we spun and shook a little bit, had some weird marks on the housing here, but checked it over after all that. Everything seems good, so we threw it back on this weekend, put number 2 back in the box, and we're at least going to make our first test pass and make sure everything's good with this thing before we roll with it all weekend. But everything else is good with the car. Cleaned the fuel filter, cleaned the oil filter, changed all the oils, and I don't know. Still a couple more things. I'll go over the valve train here in just a little bit before we fire it up, and give it the first 2-step for the weekend. But we're here, we're ready. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like the video, comment on the video, helps us grow this channel, and be sure and share it, help us grow this channel some more. How are you feeling for the weekend?
I always feel good here.
And man, I like this track, other than the pits.
Yeah, I know the pits suck. But other than that, we enjoy coming here. The weather's always beautiful.
Oh man, it's nice outside
Like it's
right
nice.
now.
Overcast, cooler, and then tomorrow's supposed to even be cooler.
So statistically, in seasons past, this has always been a track where we've kind of turned our season around. We've always kind of been behind the 8 ball up until Firebird, and then we start doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, so what's going to happen this year?
Hopefully, the double points.
Hopefully, yeah.
And then after that, we just
hopefully we don't flip flop it and fall apart at this race. I don't think so. But
no, I think our goals are set, and they're in sight
for sure. Man, as nice as it is outside, the air's still 114.
You're not going to change the fact that we're up on a mountain.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That doesn't change. I used to think, man, it's nice and cold outside, man. Weather's going to be great.
Yeah.
That's not really true.
No, the density altitude is 5,100 feet, and we are... I don't see the actual altitude. Maybe the pressure altitude is 3,000 feet.
Yeah.
So we're a ways up here.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't Bandamere.
No.
But
no, we are not literally a mile.
Normally, this track warms us up for Bandamere.
It does. So. And I never really realized that until we started keeping track of all this stuff that we keep track of now. I always thought this was just another normal track, but man, you're starting to climb the mountain when you get here.
And I wonder if there's certain things that we do to make the altitude not affect our horsepower as bad. I just kind of wonder if everybody else does all that stuff. Yeah. I know some of the people do.
For sure.
But must not be all the people, because we always fare out pretty well here.
Yes, even when...
And I hate to say that right now, because you know as well as I do, we could lose first round at any point.
For sure. It's always a possibility. Like, that's just kind of the way racing goes, man. Like, your day can be over real quick in a hurry.
Yeah.
But even,
most humbling sport.
Oh, man.
I mean, if golf was a sport, I'd say that's real close. But golf is just a game of chance.
Yeah. So somebody in the comments right now is
just mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, golf is a sport, and I like it. It's just it like racing is very humbling.
For sure.
Whenever you think you got something figured out, it lets you know real quick that you don't.
No doubt about it. So we got here when we get here Tuesday. We get here Tuesday, or did we leave Tuesday?
We left and drove all day Tuesday.
That's right. So we got here, and then,
which, for the record, for everybody who said that it was going to take us 8 or 9 hours to get here, it took 7, and that was with stopping and everything. So it was a 6-hour drive.
For sure.
For all the drunk people that told us that it was
going to take 8 or 9.
Yeah.
By the time you go up the mountain and around the bends and blah, 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 blah.
There was a mountain, though, that took us like 20 minutes to climb, and we did 49. Got down to 49 mile an hour going up that thing. It was a lot.
So we got here, still had a little bit of an issue with little Pete. We got someone here, and he fixed it up real quick. Like, both ACs were out. The AC and the stacker that we're in was out.
For no reason.
For no reason. Turns out the capacitor was blown up, which was, It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
And then we had a crack in one of the Freon lines for the merch trailer. We got
also, those aren't designed to travel these roads that we go down.
No, so those are made for a house.
Going down the road and all that stuff. It cracked one of the braze points.
So it was pretty cool that we were able to get. I went to a shop to get a capacitor for this trailer. And while I was there, I said, hey, you got someone that can come out to the racetrack and fix our AC? And they were like, well, we'll send Sammy out right now.
Right now.
I said, perfect.
Yep. And she came out and made it happen, got it done.
Yep. So both trailers are fixed up and good to go. Little Pete's good to go. Had a guy shine all the wheels on both trucks and trailers. It looks killer.
Yep.
And at this point, man, we're just waiting for the racing to kick off.
Yeah.
We're sitting number 3 in points. As we discussed, I believe we're 27 behind Robert, 13 behind Giuseppe, and looking to close them gaps up this weekend.
Looking to pass Giuseppe, looking to close that gap on Robin. That's what we need to do. I sure would like to go into this 2-week break sitting at number 2,
for sure,
or possibly even number 1.
Like either is a possibility.
Three's the highest we've ever been.
Yep.
We've been 4, now we're 3.
Yep.
I'm trying to see what 2 feels like. You know. Kai complained about it all them years.
I know, it seems pretty good.
I feel like 2's not a bad place. I used to tell Kai all the time, hey man,
Silver's not
a bad place to be.
Yep. Yeah, when you're 13, 14 looking at number 2, man, it's not too bad. Yeah. So
I'll bet he's looking at it right now thinking Silver's not too bad.
I'm sitting down there and 6,
7.
He's 6 and Swanstrom's 7, I think.
Or past Swanstrom?
Or vice versa. They're right there together. I can't remember who's in front.
It's crazy to think that their cars are that fast and they're sitting at 6 and 7. But it's crazy to think that there's faster cars sitting at 10.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying faster cars, but fast cars.
Yes. No, it's competition's as tight as it's ever been. All the cars are fast. I mean, we touched on it quite a bit last week. Kayla's car looked real fast. Scott's car looked real fast. In comparison to where they have been the rest of the season.
Rankin has a new Pro-Charged Hemi out there.
So, of course, it's going to be fast.
Just depends on how long it takes everybody to get them lined out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Pro-Charged Hemis are not that hard to get figured out. We did fairly well with it last year.
Yes.
We didn't really hit the ground running, but like you said, once we got about here last year, our program, it was on the climb.
For sure.
So those guys, they'll get it all figured out too, and then it's going to be a mess dealing with them.
Yeah.
Dave is starting to get his lined out.
Yeah, Dave made some good passes last weekend.
I didn't want to say anything in front of him.
Yeah, he don't get his head too big.
Yeah, but he made some good passes, and
he knows though.
And Dave always knows. Honestly, man, I hope he gets his shit together.
For sure.
I want him to be there with us them last 4 races.
Yep.
I need him to make it to the 16.
Yes. Yep. And he needs to do that for himself too. He's worked hard. Like it's a lot of work switching from one combo to the other, let alone doing it in the middle of a season. And he's done it. So
he's just a slow learner.
Yeah.
Try to tell him, don't switch. You got the good combination already. Yeah. Then he puts the turbos on. And now he went back. So he's slowly but surely. Last weekend his car was fast. Unfortunately, he just had me draw for him, and I got him Ryan.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, Ryan's never a draw that you want.
Nope.
Never. Ever.
And Ryan has had some bad luck this season, but he still consistently has one of the faster cars on the parking lot.
I mean, you don't win. I mean, normally he wins way more, but you don't win 2 races in a season and not be fast. You know what I mean? Like it's like you said, he's just had some bad luck here and there.
Dave's bad luck is just keep on going. Like generator went out.
Man,
I don't know what he's gonna do about that.
That's
like it's on his truck. His truck generator went out. So even driving down the road, whenever he leaves here,
get hot.
It's gonna get hot.
Damn.
Hot on the way to Vegas.
He gets back for sure.
That's right. I 100% would say, anybody that works on generators? He probably does. And I'd have somebody come out there and fix it. We're going to park our rigs, fly home for 2 weeks, and then come back. So So
yeah, and Vegas, man, that's where we got our first taste of victory.
that's right.
You know, it was the grade 8, but hey, man, it was still
It was a win.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a win. So also on this 2 weeks off, where am I flying to?
North Carolina, somewhere.
Is it somewhere in North Carolina? We're doing Ryan opened up an Expel.
It's a tent shop, and they are going to use Expel products.
Yes, and so they're going to wrap, they're going to tint, they're going to do all that stuff.
Yes.
The self-healing stuff, the Excel
PPS
does,
is what they call it.
It's really nice, and I actually have a car there right now that Ryan's guys are PPFing for me.
I forget about the car sometimes. It's the wagon that we built for SEMA last year.
The green wagon that we built for SEMA last year. It is at Ryan's. They are polishing it up, and then they're going to put that self-healing PPF on. So I took that car because, man, we're going to be close to the beach, right?
That'd be fun.
I want to cruise that baby around on the beach. You know,
cool.
I don't know if A1A's over that way.
I mean,
I'm trying. Is it not, Billy? No. Does it end in Florida? Yeah. It does.
I mean, we've been on A1A.
We have been on A1A in the Blue Dome.
Yeah.
Top down, just pounding.
Yep. They let the gates open.
They did?
Yep. That's just for VIP too.
Who's moving our Mini?
I don't know. Ben just come from somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I assume it's Ben.
Yeah. But you know, that should be pretty cool. It's just a grand opening. I believe they're having a car show, which
that you're judging.
You know, I like car shows, man. I'll judge. I'll tell people this didn't win because of this.
Yeah.
Look at this bullshit.
Yeah, your wheels are
Look
gross.
At this is fucking stupid.
Them headlights are dumb.
Yep.
Look, man, I'd have gave you first place with them headlights.
Yeah,
brother.
They ruined that whole car, man.
Yep.
So, but hey, that'll be cool. And then after that, we'll get back on the Ramjack truck for a little bit. You are going to take a little bit of time off, and whenever I say time off, you're just not going to come around for a little bit. You're going to wire up Aiden Chevelle, try to get it ready for Outlaw Armageddon.
Yes.
We will be going to Outlaw Armageddon, guys.
A lot of people are asking.
Yes. So at some point, what we want to do is we want to get Dalton's car, Aiden Chevelle, and the OG. We're probably going to change rear gear in the OG, so we need to go test it.
I'm still lobbying for that driver's seat, so y'all put a good word in for me.
So we'll have them 3 cars tested somewhere, hopefully.
Somewhere, even if it's just us. I'd like to go test with Luis, honestly.
It
would be really cool. I just don't know if we can make it happen with the schedule.
I want to test the 55 so bad.
That needs to happen too.
I know, I'm ready to race it.
Yeah.
I see all these Tri-5 stuff. Like I watched a video of what Jeff went to at
the Tri-5 Nationals.
Yeah, the Tri-5 Nationals, and man, it was really cool.
I bet.
I'll go there at some point.
Yeah, one of these days when we're not so busy, we'll get to do all that fun stuff.
We'll take the 55, and it'd be cool to road trip it, and then race it while we're there. And then how far is? It's only like 10, 11 hours, right?
To Bowling Green,
Bowling Green, 10, 11 hours. We can make that in the 55, and then race it, turn around, drive it home.
Yep. Put us a flex fuel sensor on there so we can just fill her up with 91 on the way.
Yeah.
Switch over to E85 when we get there.
I thought you had one on that.
I think you did.
I think there's one on it.
I did. I just don't know if DMC put it back on there when they rewired the car.
Man, it was right by the fuel cell. So hopefully it's all.
Man, I hope so.
I mean, they didn't take the fuel pump and all that stuff out. I would imagine it's still in there. Now, they didn't necessarily maybe run wires to it, but surely they did.
Even if they didn't, it's not a big deal. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, that was just a little bit of what we got going on.
Yeah, we're pretty much ready here. Just go over the valve train, and then we'll fire the car up here in a little bit, get it ready to go, and then go up, draw, figure out what number you're racing Ryan, and start our day.
Yeah.
This weather's confusing. It was cold on the way up here. Now it's almost trying to get hot again.
I know. I went and put a hoodie on just because I thought as soon as I get on this and start driving, I'm gonna be happy in a hoodie.
Yeah.
And it's don't really need it.
No.
Good. Good. Okay.
Who you gonna get?
Fuck, I don't know.
And what number are you racing Ryan?
It's a short version.
What is your goal for the weekend?
To leave here with our hands in the air holding a trophy. That's my goal, man. That's my goal from here on out.
I mean, it's a pretty good one to have.
We need to win at least 2 more.
Yeah. Yep.
Two more, and then go rounds on even the other ones.
Yes.
How many races are left?
There's 3 counting this one, and then 4, so 7 total.
7 races?
Yep.
By the first 7 races, we had already won 2 races. If we can't win 2 more,
yeah. I mean,
that's what it's going to take. I also need Dave to win.
I need Dave to win.
If Dave don't win, then that means that I have to finish out the last 4 without him.
Yeah.
He needs to. That's all he's got to do is go a couple of rounds. And he'll get in.
Yeah.
Take it off. Yeah.
It's very selfish of you to not go a couple rounds today.
It seems pretty easy, don't it? It's not.
No,
Hey, it's this close, man. I thought once I got on this, I was going to need it. And plus I'm fat.
Oh man, that's a sweet mustache.
Oh, you like
Yeah,
it?
Hell yeah.
How sweet is this mustache?
Anybody that can rock a mustache?
Yeah, looks good.
Hell
All
yeah.
you need is the what is it? Plaid shirt with the top button. Yeah, with just the top button.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dave, you got it. No.
Blue or red?
I had to reach in and everybody jammed me. About getting a heart attack. I had to reach.
Sean, you have 10? Yeah.
Robbie, I don't have you.
Everybody got it. All right, who's got number 9? I do. Okay. Glad we established that.
That sucks. We got Jim out.
Yeah. Well, that makes for a long road right there.
Yeah. It's going to be a long weekend if we don't get our shit together.
That's right. Back a little bit.
What?
Back a little bit.
Oh. Hey, that's a good one.
That's bad right
He's
there.
tough off the trailer, man.
Yeah.
He's tough. Nice job, baby. Good job, guys.
Damn, that orange car's fast.
Huh?
That orange car's fast, man.
Which one? The one
That one
beat?
we just raced.
I know. Hey, I told him, I said, dude, I've been dreading this all day, man. I'd rather race you any time except first round.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, he's killer first
Yeah.
round, always. Hey, this thing, though.
Yeah, this thing.
This thing. Hey, it was fast, dude.
Yes.
It was fast.
I don't even know where to begin to talk about yesterday.
We beat Jim Howe. Like,
I mean, that's where it ended for sure.
that's where it ended, and we had
And that's all that matters, I guess.
such a shitty day leading up to that.
Yeah.
But it ended up okay. Like, we talk all the time about how we don't have good luck.
Yeah.
We had some dumb luck yesterday that,
Yeah.
that really helped us out. And because we don't ever lie to the morons, we'll tell everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No secrets here.
We just couldn't get our shit together yesterday. It started off by the first pass that we made. We kicked the tires about 60 feet. Car shook, and I did what I do. I lifted.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you do. But we knew that once we sent Brandon that data, he'd fix it.
That's right. We knew that.
Knew it.
So
coming back to the pits, we wasn't really even that upset.
No. I mean, we kicked it. We did better than we did first round last weekend.
Yeah. You didn't almost hit the wall.
That's right. We didn't turn the car sideways both ways.
Yeah.
So, kicked the tires. It spun into shake. It was a little bit hot. The track was iffy at best.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people had problems yesterday.
Particularly in the left lane. It's pretty weird. Like most of the people that had trouble.
Robin had a lot of trouble. Paige had a lot of trouble, and they were both.
Yeah, I'm just talking this first round. Most like Robin went right down his first pass.
Oh, his first pass he
Yeah.
did? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough to go down your first pass and then not make it your second too.
Yes. Yes.
So, anyways, so we come back over here and we start to send the data to Brandon. For him to
Amateur hour back here.
just. When somebody's really old, you just go, ah.
Yeah, hey man, that's just who she is.
Where we're at. That's where we're at. She needs a full-time person to walk her around with her. Like, I don't know what the future
She's had a
holds.
rough couple weeks.
Yes,
Man.
I don't know what the future holds. It just keeps on getting worse. So we come over here, we download the data, and then we figure out we can't download the data. We have no data.
No datas.
At some point, which normally we delete all of our data, it only holds so much, guys. What, 20? Maybe 25 runs?
Yes.
Worth of data is what it'll hold?
Well, and we didn't even get that because I did such long logs yesterday to send to Brendan so he could fix the map.
That's why.
Like one of them was like 30%.
Well, hey, for the record, he fixed the map.
He did.
It's a lot better backing up. The car stays the same idle. It's not hunting. So that was one thing that.
So it's normally just one of those things I do. It's not on any list. It's not on anything. It's just something when I hook up to the computer after I do the two-step in the morning, I go in and I clear all the data, and I just didn't do it.
First time you get into the computer every weekend, we should erase all of last weekend's data, because anything that is on that data that we need, we've already saved.
Yep.
So if you don't do that and the data gets full, it will, once it gets to 100%, it will erase everything in the data. At some point that had to have been what happened. And it could have done that in the burnout. We don't even know, which normally I look at everything and I'm telling you right now, I don't believe that it was full in the burnout. Because when I'm sitting there and you're checking the wheelie bars and stuff,
you're looking at the dash.
I look at the dash, I look at the gauges. I was a little bit worried because the oil pressure was a little low compared to what it normally is. I don't know if you have seen that.
Yeah, I have. I'm trying not to think about it too much because I don't know what else to do.
Well, sitting there after the burnout, it was about 40 last night. don't believe that threw up a red flag to me. I don't believe it's ever that low. It's usually 80.
It's different for sure.
Okay. There's that. But rev her up just a few times, it goes right back up to where we need, I believe.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it.
Yeah, no, it's good on the pass.
Is it 120, 130 on the pass?
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything over 80, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Like, we'd still run it.
We've made it on 0.
It's not good.
It's not good on
not
things.
good.
It's hard on stuff.
And we've still only got one engine, so we're trying to,
Not
be
be-
a little bit nice to it.
Not be totally stupid.
Yes. So anyways, yeah, we just didn't do that. So we had no data. So at that point, you just take another guess at it. Go out there, we see what we think it'll take. We take that tune-up, and I talked to Brandon on the phone for a while, and we came to the idea of let's just slow the thing down, go A to B, and then after that, we'll see everywhere that it needs to be picked up.
Yep.
And when we say everywhere, once we make it half track, guys, once we make it to the 330, it's all in.
If it's going, it's going.
If it's going at that point. So, you don't really turn stuff down on the big end, but a lot of people were losing it on the big end.
Yep.
So, with that being said, we go up there, we make our second pass, and
Laid it down, boy.
we laid one down.
Yeah.
I was really happy, and after we figured out what we ran and we looked at everything, we thought, damn, if that's his turn it down,
Yeah.
no wonder it didn't make it the first pass.
Yep.
Well, Brandon gets the data, and he says, what's this? And we're like, that's good job, buddy.
That's you, baby.
That's you. You did good. And he said, this isn't the tune that I sent y'all. Well, come to find out, we didn't change the tune.
Yeah.
He sends us a tune. We left the same tune in it that we kicked the tires with the first pass. We just let the track come to us.
That's right. Went back to our radial days.
Yeah. So, dumb luck right there put us ahead of the game. So, if we would have used the tune that we turned it down, we probably would have got back to that same pass to run Jim.
Which may not have been enough.
Which may not have been enough. We don't know.
Yeah.
But since we took that shot that we didn't know we were taking,
Yeah.
it allowed us to be ahead of where we would have been if we would have ran his tune. It doesn't always work like that. It could have bit us in the ass.
Man.
We could have knocked the tire off again, and then we'd have been guessing on what to do.
Yep.
So that dumb luck just helped us out. And then afterwards, he was like, I mean, this made a pretty good lick. What do you think? And he said, I said, just look at it. You can never take Jim lightly.
No.
Never.
No.
Especially first round. In my opinion, that's where Jim shines. He makes killer passes off the trailer.
Yep.
I did watch his one and only test pass because Jim's the guy that he doesn't make 2 test passes. You know why? Because he has his shit together whenever he gets here.
Yep.
Well, I don't see him kick the tires very often.
No.
So
No, his off the trailer test pass is usually stupid fast.
yes. So, and after the pass last night, he told me, he said, look, I have a tune-up that we run pretty much, we know it's going to go everywhere we go, and that's normally my first round tune-up no matter what.
Yep.
He said, well, we knew we were racing you, so we tried something different in testing. It didn't take it, so we put that, we know the fast A to B, it's going to go tune-up in it, and it just wasn't enough for you.
Yeah, because he made what looked like a pretty good pass. And not taking anything away from him, not trying to be an asshole, but man, it was pretty much over when y'all let go of the button.
We made a good one.
Yeah.
Which is what we needed to do.
Yeah.
And that'll tell you a couple of things, man. And what it tells me is we will never take him lightly.
No.
I cut one of the best lights I've ever cut against him, and then the car did its job.
Yep.
And that right there goes to show how nervous we are when we race Jim, because we've seen what that car will do.
Yes. Yes,
So-
we made a test pass against him. I don't remember what race. You know, we raced him in Brainerd and beat him there.
That was a pedal fest too, though.
It was.
So
It was. Neither one of us made great passes. Then we raced him in testing, and we made a
we
decent
made a
one.
good pass.
And,
We felt like we made a good pass,
And
beat
he
us.
kind of drove away from us.
He did.
And
he did.
So, you know, we knew going into this one that,
That we ain't gonna take him lightly.
yeah.
So there's a few people out here now that we aren't going to take lightly.
No.
Which we say that we try to go as fast as we can in the lane.
Yeah.
There's every once in a while you can safe it or you can try to push it, and we didn't safe it last night against him.
No.
He's not the guy that you can put a safe tune-up in.
Not at all.
So, but anyways, after all that stuff happened, it still worked out okay. You know, we finished the night on a win,
Yep.
and now we go into today looking for a decent draw.
Yeah.
Never happens. We draw bears nonstop. Yesterday was a pretty crazy day, man. You got the two people in the finals last weekend both out first round.
Yes.
And didn't draw back in.
And did not.
So Robin Roberts, who's leading this deal in points right now, we got a chance to catch up.
Yes. So he will be in the losers bracket. Giuseppe's still in, which is number 2. You know, we're still in. Ryan's still in.
We need to race him.
Giuseppe?
Yep.
Somebody needs to get him out early. So yes, we have the potential to make up some ground in the point standings and possibly jump ahead.
It wouldn't be the worst thing ever if we draw Giuseppe first round.
No, it wouldn't. It would not.
And we go get our blower back from him.
Yeah. Yeah. So we carry 3 blowers with us, and he needed one, so we gave it to him.
Wouldn't never not loan him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Giuseppe's a good dude, and his mustache
Good dude. His mustache is
rocking,
killer
dog.
this weekend,
It makes
man.
me want one.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
His whole crew has mustaches. Did you see that?
No. The one kid always had a mustache.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. That's funny. So Scott Taylor went out first round.
Yeah.
You know, Scott's car was fast last weekend.
Who did he race?
Well, he
Clay.
he about got into the wall.
Oh, did he?
And Clay made a good pass.
Yeah. They said Clay made some killer passes last night.
Clay's car looked good.
Good. Good for him.
Yeah. Man, it's such a beautiful car too. Remember I said,
last year when it was beautiful when it came out, and then he just
beat it all up,
destroyed it.
He doesn't care though.
By the end of the season, it looked like Ace Ventura's car.
Yes, yes. Hey, Clay's a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
I like him. Hey, no matter what, after every pass that we make, he's over in my pits telling me good job.
Yep.
I like
He's,
Clay,
he's
man.
a good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Anybody that doesn't know Clay Cole, go check him out, follow him.
Yeah.
Like, the dude is a maniac, man.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen him about hit the tree in the burnouts. Like, he doesn't give a shit, man.
Yeah.
And I guarantee if he could pull his helmet off, he'd be smiling.
Oh, no doubt. He's always smiling.
Yeah.
Always smiling.
Yeah, and it's cool, man. His little daughter backs him up and lines him up, and like, that's cool, man.
Yep. Friday's over with. It's a new day. See if we can start this one out a little bit better. We got a little bit before Sean goes up to draw and see who we get. And we need to win 4 more today.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we need. If we do that, man, we'll leave here number 1.
Yeah. No, like the only way that it would change is if we made it to the finals with Giuseppe and he runnered up.
We'd still be ahead of him. Oh.
No.
He'd be like 3 points ahead of us, wouldn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because what was he, like 13 ahead of us coming into this race?
I think so, something
I
like
thought
that.
he was 1 round, but that's right. He got them extra 3 points.
Yep.
Then he might be 2 points ahead of us, something like
It's
that.
it's something
weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, we
need to draw him, man. I hate to say it. I'll never want to draw a bear, and Giuseppe's a bear.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but that needs to happen. Like, I'm getting enough confidence in us, our program, our car, that who's the big dog? We need to take him out.
Yep. Yep. No, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be better than yesterday, and we're looking to win 4 more and see if we can. Man, so 3's the highest we've been. We've never been number 2. We've never been number 1. So we could leave here at a spot we've never been before.
Yeah.
And that's the goal.
Somebody in line said that it's their birthday weekend, and all they want for their birthday is me and Ryan in the finals. I hope all your birthday wishes come true, buddy.
Yep. 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 We'll see what we can do, but I'm sure y'all will mess it up.
Yeah. There's no doubt about that, man.
Hello.
Really? Fucking figures.
Did you let go one and grab another? Fuck no. See, it's your fucking fault. I did that.
I got an 8.
Nice job.
Yeah.
We're ready.
It goes without saying.
I know.
You could have done better.
I could always do better. And not to mention, I told you not to tell me which way you wanted because I wouldn't get it. It just...
They're both fine. I just got one I like better.
For him, that puts another car out there that is right there in the hunt for him. So, you know, I'm glad it's Jeff, but that car's always been a problem. They've got it going the right direction right now, and it's fast. So, 2 more rounds, and we're gonna be holding that trophy up. So all we gotta do is our job, and we're gonna be all right.
2 more to go, and no easy draws left. I mean, there hasn't been for a couple rounds,
No.
but
and even when there is, we don't get them.
no.
So you know, what does it matter?
Yep.
I'm not gonna wish it. I'm not gonna talk about who I want versus who I don't want. I think it's pretty clear who I don't want until the finals. I'm not gonna say anything because if I say something, then
That's who we're getting.
I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, baby!
Hey, whoa, no celebrating. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Hey, ain't none of them easy.
No.
Ain't none of them easy. They're tough. But I did want Clay in the finals. Now we can let Brandon know we stayed away from each other the whole race.
Yep.
So, I mean, we talked about it, and we finished number 4 last season. And whenever you finish number 4, nice job, guys. There's nothing left after that except to win it, you know? And that's what we're here for.
Nice job, Sean. Nice job. Yeah.
It's not, it's not.
On that side.
Number 1.
Good Clay. Look how happy he is. I feel bad for Pink. I told Pinky, man, it's gonna come, bro. Hey, dude. Like I looked over to make sure his wind light didn't come on, and then I looked back and ours was on. It's close. You can tell Clay, good job. That's right, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, nice job.
Good job. Good job. Yeah, oh,
Fucking right, man.
Right
Hey,
down Broadway.
we'll see you here in a
Good
minute,
job,
man.
guys.
Oh, so for people that don't realize, my tuner and Clay's tuner are the same. So for us to make it to the finals together, you know, this is a win for us. So. What we wanted.
Got it. Oh,
We wanted, baby.
nice job, man. First 1 to 3 and number 1.
3, baby. 3, and we're leaving here number 1.
Man, from last night.
Somebody could take that number 1 spot away from us, but not for 2
Not
weeks,
for 2
baby.
weeks. Hey, man, from last night, all the stuff
We
we
were a
went
shit
through.
show
Golly.
not only did you take control of the points series, number 1 right now, you also won $30,000 and you get this nice big trophy, 1 of 1, that says right here, says Firebird Raceway Season 7 winner, 1 of 1. Folks, put your hands up for her. John, anything you'd like to say to your fans, anything you'd like to say to the Clayhole about this race, anything you'd like to say to your lovely wife, Aaron?
Well, we've talked about it a whole bunch, and this is one track and one state and everything that there's no way my wife will let me miss this race. This is her favorite track to come to in the country, and we normally do pretty well when we come here, and to win. And, I don't even have words for it. So this is a track that we really wanted to win at. We've been talking about it all weekend, and here we are, holding up that number 1 and holding up that trophy. So, Clay, a lot of people are underestimating Clay. If you don't know him, y'all are going to find out pretty soon. He's fast, and I knew he was going to give us a good race, and it was awesome since we shared tuners to be in the finals with him. So, his win's coming.
That's right, for sure. So how many wins is this for you on the year?
Wins, 3.
There's so much you don't remember.
I thought you saw round wins.
Total event wins.
That's 30.
This is the 3rd, and then we won the 2nd. The losers.
The loser, right? You won one of those two. Yeah, I mean, when you win the winner bracket, 3 times, you are going to get a loser bracket.
Well, it's a humbling sport, so I could be in the losers bracket next week.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, especially with the caliber of cars that are in this NPK series. You're absolutely right. What's small stage, long stage, to be in the loser bracket, and then, only race for 3 points for $5,000 or whatever. So. And hell of a job. I said, I think last 2 times you won, but what you've done with your program over the last year is nothing short of amazing. I put in the work, you put in the time, and it shows. I'm proud of you, brother. Congratulations on your win. Murder your champ.
Number 3, man.
3. Number 1.
Number 3 and all the way to number 1 all in one shot.
In the car business, we call that a hat trick.
That's right. In the hockey business, that's what they call it, too.
I love it. Man, you were rolling. You know, it makes me feel really good that the guy that whooped everybody's ass also whooped my ass.
It always makes it sting a little less.
Yes, it makes me feel better.
And that's why everybody that I've beat, and they're like, just win the whole thing, made me feel a little bit better,
And we had a
Jeff
close race.
there.
I was pretty excited.
You was right there, Jeff was right there, and Pinky was right there.
Yeah. I'm sure Clay was too.
Races this weekend.
Yeah.
Proud of you, brother. I just want to come say hey before I load shit up.
Thank you. I
Good job, you guys.
Thanks, Nate.
Killed it.
Man, from where we were yesterday to tonight is that's a good recovery.
Yeah.
It's a good recovery, man.
Yeah, they're gonna keep me smiling. I know I had talked about leaving and going to Vegas tonight, but I think we're gonna sleep.
Yeah.
And get up in the morning. It's a 10-hour drive. It's gonna suck.
Yeah,
but
it is
what it is, man. Hey, I'll still be smiling tomorrow.
For sure.
Hey, because although that number 1 spot's gonna be hard to keep, there ain't nobody gonna take it away from us for at least 2 weeks.
At least 2 weeks.
At least 2 weeks.
Man, hey, it's an awesome feeling to come from where we've come from in this deal, and we could lose it at the next race, but right now
we ain't slowing
Murder
down.
Nova is sitting at number 1 on everybody's list, and ain't nobody can take that away from us.
We ain't stopping trying.
No, hell no.
Like we're gonna.
Hell no.
That's not gonna be the last one. Remember we said we're gonna win more.
Yep.
We're gonna win more.
Yep.
We're not done. Like
Not by
we
any
said
means.
last year, whenever we finished the season number 4, there's nothing left but to win the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're here for, and man, it's coming together. It's coming together. So
I mean, 7 more races? Oh, I'm sorry,
No,
6.
six
more
more
races, 4 more of the elite,
Yep.
2 more to get to the elite.
Yep.
So we've got it's still a long road.
Oh, hey man, 6 races is a lot.
6 races is a lot, especially if they throw in the points and a half and the double points and all that like they always do. So,
That's a good win. I've always wanted to win here at Firebird. Like I said, this is Erin's favorite track to come to.
Yeah.
And she loves it here. So it's we always do well here.
Well, you know, we've touched on it a few times, man. Our seasons, you know, if they start off rough, we usually pull it all together here in Firebird, and we usually make it a couple rounds or to the semis or whatever it is. And it like you said, man, it feels good to win here finally.
Yes.
It was a good day. I don't really have anything much else to say.
No.
It was just a good day,
yeah,
man.
no, it was a good day.
Like,
there was no catastrophic failures. There was no rushing. There was no, you know, we stayed pretty cool and calm, and we made it happen.
Yep, it's cool, man. Very, very cool. Proud of everyone here. You know what I mean? Like, it's everybody. You know, you're doing your job behind the wheel. The guys keep the car turned around and ready to go. It's fluid. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's cool to watch. Cool to be a part of.
Yeah, it's coming together. Isn't that what Lou Brown said?
Yep.
It's coming
Starting to come together, boys.
We're getting there.
Yep.
Winner, Firebird Raceway.